learning English pronunciation and you're doing well, but you have a problem with the stress in English words. You know that word stress is really important, but what is it? And how do you know where the word stress is in a word? Watch this video to know exactly what to do to have smooth, flowing English speech and the correct stress, intonation and rhythm, and to speak English like a Brit. So are you ready? Great, let's go. I'm Deirdre Nicholas, English expert, teacher, trainer, speaker and your personal language coach. Welcome to this amazing channel where you will learn English better, and welcome aboard Palm Tree Teaching English Academy, where we teach top-level received pronunciation English. Click on the subscribe button to build your English fast, improve your English fluency and your English speaking confidence. And click on the bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. So why does stress in English words really matter? Well, let me tell you a little story. Two friends were sitting at a table in a restaurant. The waiter came up to the table and said, "Are you come for table?" The friends looked at each other a bit puzzled and they said to the waiter, "No, we haven't come for a table, we've come for dinner." So you see how important it is to have the correct stress in a word, to have good British English pronunciation, so that there aren't any misunderstandings. So, what is word stress exactly? Remember, don't stress about the stress. In English and British English, the individual parts of a word are not pronounced with the same weight. Usually, one syllable, a vowel, is pronounced more than the others, and this is word stress. Of course, we have it in sentences and phrases too, but that's for the next video. Stressing a word differently can change the whole meaning and the type of a word. For example, they will desert the desert tomorrow. Now here, changing the word stress has changed a word from a verb into a noun. Now in English, stressed syllables have 5 differences from unstressed syllables. Now let me show you what I mean. Let's take the word, for example, computer. Now, which is the stressed syllable? It's pew, isn't it? Computer. So a stressed syllable is different, as it is longer, computer. It's louder, computer. The pitch is higher, computer. It is said more clearly, the vowel sound is purer, computer. And the facial muscles move a lot more too. Now, of course, it's just as important to remember that unstressed syllables in a word have the opposite features. So they're quieter, they're shorter, and so on. How do we know where the stress is in a word? Now, there are some general rules which apply to British English, and I know it's obviously very risky to say that these are fixed rules. They're not, but they should help. There are exceptions, of course, though. Now, the first one is 2-syllable nouns and adjectives, such as apple, table, happy. Now, with these, the stress is on the first syllable, apple, table, happy. Now, obviously, this is a general rule, and there are exceptions, such as hotel or lagoon. Number 2, words that can be used as nouns and verbs, such as present, export, suspect. If the word is being used as a noun, the stress is on the first syllable, such as present, export, suspect. If it's being used as a verb, the stress is on the second syllable, present, export, suspect. 3-syllable words that end in er or ly. With these, often the stress is on the first syllable, such as quietly, orderly, manager. And compound nouns, so words that are made up of 2 other nouns. And with these, the emphasis is usually on the first syllable or the first noun, such as hairbrush, football. So these rules that I've just told you about should be a good reference for you. So, how can you practice word stress? 3 ways. Firstly, I can help you myself with personal coaching for your pronunciation to help you get a really good British English accent. Now, if you'd like me to help you, email me and you can find the email address underneath this video. I will then give you an initial personal evaluation of your pronunciation and how you can improve your English and your pronunciation. The second way is to practice with easy words and names, like mine, for instance. Okay, so let's try. How many syllables does my name have? Deirdre. 2 syllables. And where is the stress in Deirdre? Deirdre, on the first syllable. Now you can try this with your own name, and of course your friends, your family, and famous people too. Now if you're a teacher, why not go round your class and get your students to find out where the stress is in their own names? And the third way to practice word stress is to use dictionaries to help you practice. Now if you're not sure where the stress is in a word, use a dictionary. A good monolingual dictionary will have a stress marker on every single word just before the vowel that needs to be stressed. Practice that word with the correct stress and then create a sentence with that word in it and read it aloud so that you can practice the correct stress. And get your students to make up their own sentences if you're a teacher. Also, help yourself by marking the stress on each new word that you learn in your language notebook. If you're a teacher, why not consider using Cuisinare rods? You can show your students visually where the stress is in a word by using a different colour for that stressed vowel. There is no need to have separate lessons for word stress. Integrate word stress into your lessons as the words come up. So, I hope you've really enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the like button and comment below and share it with your friends as well. So I hope you really enjoy learning your English, and I'll see you really soon. So until next time, bye!